What's up guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Divine. I'm a musical file, minominak, drummer and a keyboardist. I have been for many years. I started making these videos as a space for music lovers like myself to check out our favorite artists and break down some of our findings that make them so fantastic. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Perseverance Reaction in order to recommend your favorite singers for us to react to. Hey, you killed it. What's up YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today guys, we're back again with a new video guys. My name is Steven and welcome to the Perseverance guys. Today we're going to be reacting to the example of the Mosquito guys. This is going to be first time checking this out. You guys recommend more videos for us and this was one of them, and just give this a try. You know how it is. Let's react. Let's get into this video. That's right there.
Yeah.
Getting scared of it. The example of a mosquito.
Indeed, Allah is not ashamed to present a mosquito as an example or anything that is above it. As for those who believe, they know that it is the truth from their Lord. But as for those who disbelieve, they say, what did Allah intend by this example? The Quran, chapter 2, verse 26. The first question that comes to mind is, what does Allah mean when using a mosquito as an example? Essentially, Allah is saying that even a fly is enough to demonstrate his existence. At first glance, you might be thinking how, but by doing some reflection, it will hopefully make a lot more sense. Let's consider that this verse came down 1,400 years ago to a tribe in the middle of a desert. It is only in the last 200 years that science has made huge progress and knowledge has increased like never before. What we once thought was an insignificant little fly has actually proved to be a phenomenal species full of complexities. Here are some facts that we have come to know. The mosquito egg is always laid in water. As the mother lays her eggs, she sticks them together into an array to form a raft structure to stop them from sinking. From there, the eggs turn into larvae that swim around upside down on the surface of the water whilst breathing through a tube, a bit like a snorkel. The larvae then turn into pupae and then break out as adults with the ability to fly instantly. This small insect that has hatched is currently the deadliest animal in the world. Ever wondered why they have extremely fast reflexes? Well, that's because the mosquito has a pair of compound eyes. Each compound eye is made up of hundreds of mini eyes called lenses that curve around. Each lens takes an image at a different angle which its brain processes. For this reason, the mosquito can see almost everything happening around it at any given time without having to turn around. Physicists have been fascinated by this and have been trying to copy this system to develop self-driving cars, drones and safety cameras, to say the least.
That's true.
The mosquito uses carbon dioxide sensors to detect your breath from up to 50 meters away. Once it finds its way into your room, it detects heat from your body to land exactly where it will start to suck your blood. This is how they see you in the dark when you are asleep. Amazingly, the mosquito uses 6 needles to suck blood in a highly sophisticated manner. First, it removes a protective layer to expose the needles. Then it uses the sharp teeth on the outside 2 needles to drill through your skin, like a saw. The 2 inner needles hold the cut open whilst the middle 2 probe around to find a blood vessel. Once a blood vessel is found, one of the probe needles spits chemicals to numb the pain and help your blood to flow. The other probe needle acts like a straw and starts sucking your blood. As it sucks, its body separates the water and squeezes it out of its back to pack in as many nutrients as possible. Sounds like a surgical operation, right?
Yeah.
This is an image of the mosquito's foot. It is made up of a complex array of features that protect it and allow it to land on many different surfaces, such as water, to feed its eggs. As for its wings, the mosquito flaps them about 1,000 times every single second to help it fly. It is clear that this tiny creature we can barely see with the naked eye is packed with many efficient systems allowing it to function and breed. Let's now refer back to the verse in the Quran. After Allah presents the example of a mosquito, He then says, and what is above it. The Arabic used for this, فَمَا فَوْقَهَا, linguistically has many meanings, including what is above it physically and what is above it in size. Guess what? All definitions apply. In terms of size, well, we don't have to look too far into nature to see that a mosquito is nothing compared to what is out there. The universe is so complex, yet so perfect, that it is beyond human comprehension. What about above it physically? Well, scientists have discovered that some mosquitoes have tiny larval water mites that live above them as parasites. Allah continues the verse and says, as for those who believe, they know that it is the truth from their Lord. See, as Muslims, we believe that everything around us screams the existence of a creator. In fact, when we are asked for proof, we respond by asking where the proof isn't, even if it is just a fly. Allah then says, but as for those who disbelieve, they say, what did Allah intend by this example? Isn't this the case? Wouldn't the disbeliever credit all of this to anything other than a creator, such as evolution or chance? Wouldn't the disbeliever still consider the mosquito insignificant and unimpressive? The reality is, we are all so used to the world around us. We are so used to how perfect nature is and how perfectly its laws allow us to sustain life. The fact of the matter is, if all of humanity gathered together, we couldn't create a single fly. And if we gathered all of our knowledge, it wouldn't even be a small fraction of what we still don't know. Yet some of us sadly believe that we have enough wisdom and intelligence to deny there is a creator as a possibility, just because it doesn't make sense. Think about this. To copy just one of the systems in a mosquito, we need years of research and teams of scientists around the world to produce something half as good. Yet the mosquito is lighter than a feather, can hardly be seen, and is jam-packed full of systems and sensors that allow it to live. And remember, the mosquito is only one of millions of different species that are on planet Earth alone, each one having unique characteristics. Isn't this verse so incredibly profound?
إن الله لا يستحي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين.
This is a perfect example.
Yeah.
A really beautiful one.
Yeah.
The explanation of the mosquito itself, I think it's trying to show you, like, no matter how God was given to me, it was given an example. I've never tried to read the Quran entirely. I've read some little parts, and according to what is being written here, it was trying to give an example. Even the smallest mosquito, he knows about it.
Yeah.
So you feel like that how God would be able to know about this. He's giving an example. Even no matter how small it is, he knows about it. No matter how big the universe is, he knows about it. There is nothing hidden from him. To me, that is how the example is. Like, he knows about, no matter how people come about to be like, I don't believe They should give us fat. They should give us fat.
Yeah.
The fat is there already. The fat is there already. You can say it, and that is totally true. Like me, 100%, I believe this explanation, and I believe the example that Allah gave, and also God gave. Like it's a very, very perfect example for me. I see no doubt why someone will be like, why we should not believe. To me, it's an example like no matter how small you think, it's on our way to God. God sees everything. God knows everything. No matter how big you feel like how it is, distance, God knows everything. So we should come to Him with open hearts, simplicity. Don't feel like your sin is too big, neither should you feel like your sin is too small. Always come to Him with an open heart and pour out all your feelings out. That is how I feel right here, and that is how the explanation looks to me. It said, Quran chapter 2 verse 26, indeed Allah is not ashamed to present a mosquito as an example or anything that is above it. It is not ashamed to present a mosquito an example to show it to you that no matter how small you think it is or anything above it, He knows about everything. There is nothing hidden under the sun. There is nothing hidden for God. It's really amazing, and I love how the example itself here described openly. He made an example like no matter how human comes together to create fly, they can't do that. They can't make a perfect fly like the one the creator made it already, and that is totally true. Totally true. Even COVID-19 alone is driving the world crazy.
Yeah, it's
driving the world crazy already. So it's really beautiful how this guy come about this video and make a paragraph, a chapter, and it was like he's emphasizing on the chapter itself, and I was able to know more about fat, about mosquitoes I never knew about before.
I was very stunned, honestly.
That is impressive. Like the creator itself is above, and him taking time to make how we a mosquito have six needles. Like that is impressive,
and each one has
different functions. Yeah, like it's kind of like amazing. Like how I was first thinking like before, was mosquito just pierce in once and just suck your blood out.
Too.
Never knew it has 6, guys. 6.
Like for different reasons.
Wow, that's really impressive. I really do like this video, and I'm glad I was able to check it out. What do you think?
I love it, guys, because most times I feel if someone is not going to believe, they're just not going to believe, because people just find reason to doubt because they don't know the true context of it. Because they don't know the true context, just like it does not exist, this didn't happen, because they cannot figure out how it came about. So they just choose to not believe. So no matter how many things you're going to bring out, they're still going to look for something to contradict it. Like, no, if it's like that, like, where's the proof? Like, the whole universe is a proof. Exactly. What you see day by day is a proof. Like, you sleep and wake up, you're okay. That's a proof.
The moon comes out. It's a proof, guys.
It's a proof. It rains. The sun is there. The moon is there. The stars, the universe. You're alive. Like, even your human flesh, like, you have different fingerprints. That is enough proof. And watching about the mosquito right now, I feel like I should respect the mosquito more, because there's a lot of things about it. Like, imagine staying like this and you can see things happening around you. Like, I'm trying to imagine that in just one position. You don't need to turn your head, but you can see what is happening by your side. Like, it's unbelievable. And God created that. And you said He doesn't exist. Why? He does. He's the beginning and the end. He sees everything and He knows everything. And this is an example of it.
This was really amazing for me, and I'm glad I was able to check this out. We're able to check this out.
I'm happy.
Really amazing. For those who are disbelieving, Allah already said it. God already said that. Sure, they are going to disbelieve. Like, He already knows what people are going to do ahead. Humans, we always want to believe what we see.
Yes, there's a seeing is believing.
Yeah, they always want to believe what they see, and that is very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. So guys, comment down below what you think about this video. Give us a thumbs up. Share this video to as many as can. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. You know how it is. We'll see you guys on this video. Make sure you stay safe.
I just want a bag, like an old lady. I'm backwoods smoking, I don't own papers. Pass that 808, that don't shake her. Oh, bitch, you know I'm grinding like a pro skater. Baby mama bugging, I'm so quick to hit ignore. Buku bitches in my bed, I got